myself a drink. I got my Big Rick Beckham merch on today again. This is the show on the road. The show on the road. Alright, y'all. I just got an inspection here in Heflin, Georgia, but I passed. I've been here for a while, so I'm gonna. You ate my chicken. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Big Rig Becca. Today I'm going to talk to you about some concerns that I had under my YouTube comments. Before I get into that, I just want to thank Jason Zelda for the awesome Dunkin' Donuts gift card that he sent me in the mail to the art yard. Much appreciated. Shout out to you. Ziki, would you get out of here? You're disrupting my not live chat, live stream. I'm trying to answer these people's questions, Zeke. All right, now that we got that little shout out over with, I just want to say that I am perfectly financially stable. I know how to make life decisions. I know how to make responsible decisions. If I'm in a position to where something like that was to happen again and I was not financially stable, I would just go probably drive one of their vans or reefers. But on the good side, I am perfectly fine. I have money saved up. I am a responsible adult. Like I said, I know how to make life decisions. If I was in a different type of situation, I wouldn't have probably went this route. I'm not just going to make a decision because I feel entitled or I'm a millennial and I don't know how to be responsible, blah, 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 whatever the haters want to comment under my videos. Felt was best for me, what I felt would make me the happiest, more comfortable. I enjoy doing flatbed. That's what I enjoy doing, and trucking, that's what I started out on. And it's what I feel like I'll be the happiest doing, so I'm going to continue doing that. And if people don't understand that, and maybe you're not in the trucking industry, so you're just talking out of your ass, but with their van and dry van, I would be sitting a lot. I have friends who are sitting for 30 plus hours at docks, stuff with the loads going wrong. Me personally, I can't afford that. I probably wouldn't be able to pay my bills anyways. So it's best that I'm taking the time to actually recover mentally. I was having a hard past couple months probably, and I honestly needed this break. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take my time trying to find a company that I think I'll be the most happiest with. I do have a lot of different options and I don't know which route I'm gonna kind of go yet. And I've noticed, not just on my page, but on other people's page and like Facebook groups and stuff, I've like seen people saying, oh, well, the same amount of time it takes you to strap your load and chain it and tarp it, it takes somebody sitting on a dock and we get paid the same, blah, 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 blah. Which necessarily that is not true, because when you get flatbed down, when you start throwing your chains, when you start throwing your straps and tarping your loads, you get faster and faster. You get a rhythm going, you get a system going, and you'll get better. You'll get more fit doing it, but not if you keep eating fast food like I do. Obviously, I gained weight, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I gained weight doing flatbed, open deck, whatever, and so people are telling me like, oh, you freaking millennial, you should have stayed and did reefer and van. And like, bro, I'm not trying to gain like 100 more pounds. Like, I want to lose weight. I want to get outside. I want to throw the straps, throw the chains. I want to get active. That's what I like about flatbed. And it actually blows some people's mind that people do that for whatever. If they're making the same pay as a van, you do get paid extra for tarping and flatbed. Not as much as you should get paid for. The company should give you the full tarping pay. Obviously I'm a truck driver, I'm going to say that, but unfortunately a lot of companies out here do take your tarping pay, which it's not their right to take it, like, at all. I believe they have absolutely no right to take your tarping pay. It should 100% go to the driver. So I've got comments asking me about that, and I just want to thank you guys for all the comments on the companies and stuff. You guys are really helping me a lot, because a lot of people are commenting companies that I've never heard of before. So I'm researching them. I am looking them up. Even if I didn't like it or comment on reply to your comment, I am seeing everything you guys are sending to me. So I'm looking them up, doing my research, trying to come up with the best decision I can, and taking it slowly but surely. We're gonna find preferably a step deck home that I can pull a step deck, be comfortable in what I'm doing, get more experience pulling bigger and better loads. If you know what I'm saying, baby. Okay, now moving on. The next thing I want to talk about is there's people saying like, oh, well, isn't it bad? If it's bad at art, isn't it going to be bad at other places too? You're not going to make any money on flatbed. That is not necessarily true, because I was making money on flatbed because I was getting paid cents per mile. They were the ones hurting. They were the ones in the negative because the rates were bad. They were taking crappy rates, and I was the one getting paid, not them. So that's where that kind of got messed up. And why that is not necessarily true, like if I'm to go somewhere else and it's still going to be bad, or they might shut their doors or whatever, there are other flatbed companies, Step Deck, RGN, whatever, who have contracts. Art didn't sorry, little camera fall intermission, but we're back, Zeke. The dogs are so confused. They're like, what just happened? Okay, so what I was talking about, if I were to go to another company, like who have a flatbed contract, Step Deck or whatever, Open Deck, you know what I'm trying to say, they have contracts already through shippers, and that's what differs from them and Art. Art was just trying to create a company, a flatbed fleet, I'm sorry, not company, and they did it at probably the worst time possible in trucking to try to do that, and they were having trouble getting contracts. They didn't have enough flatbeds and stuff like that. So, and plus a lot of the mega carriers are coming in and offering way cheaper. So that was kind of their problem. That was their issue there. So that's why they had to close their doors on the flatbed. So I can easily go somewhere else. I could have literally had a new flatbed job the next day. I could have already been through orientation, but I wanted to give my mental a break and give my dogs a break. They needed a mental break too, clearly, because they're freaking acting nuts. But another thing, changing the topic kind of. Somebody commented, was like, oh no, I just got done training through TMC, and now I'm gonna be working for TMC and I'm gonna get paid percentage. So whatever I was going through is not going to affect you, and they're saying like because the rates are low, they're gonna get a crappy pay. That all depends on TMC's rates, what kind of rates they have over there, what percentage you're getting. Obviously, you can make good money on percentage depending on the loads, obviously, but I don't want to discourage anybody. I wasn't trying to discourage anybody with that video of me leaving Art to not get into flatbed, because there are places where you can go into flatbed and still make money. I was just at a company that was trying to start up a flatbed fleet, and they had no contracts. They were working off the load board, very low rates, because if you guys don't know, the loads on the load board are coming from brokers that are cutting the load in half off the top, whatever, Right now it's probably in half. They're cutting it in half. The brokers are the ones getting all the money. So that's why that's so cheap. But when you go to a company that have contracts, they have an agreement with the shipper already on a set price, and you will get a percentage of that price. So a lot of times it'll be more than what you find off the load board. The load board is the lowest of the low to get a load. All right, sorry, I feel like the camera was like kind of far away. So anyways, I have a couple of options. I mean, I have thousands of options. I can go anywhere I want. But so I have 3 years of experience driving open deck. So I have oversized experience. I have overed with whatever overdimensional. So I just don't know where I should go from here. Your guys' comments are really helping me though. Research companies, like I said. I also have been getting people asking like, how come I don't just get my own truck? And that always has been the goal for me. I just have been scared just how the market has been in trucking, and I don't know if this is the right time to kind of take that leap into that. So I've kind of just been holding back and just seeing if things are going to get better and how things go, which I know everybody always says like it's never the right time. There's never a right time to jump into it. But trucking is actually the worst it has ever been right now. So that's what's kind of scaring me. And I also just got a call from my brother a day or two ago, and he actually got his own authority probably 5 months ago now, maybe. And he was wanting to add a second truck to his fleet and put me in it, but I kind of wanted to get my own truck and start my own like kind of thing and I wanted to get more into heavy haul. So I had mentioned to him about me getting my own truck and then just taking it under his authority, and then he gets a percentage, whatever, because that's how it usually works when you go under somebody else's authority and it's not your own. They take a percentage of your pay, whatever. And he wasn't really interested in that. He said he kind of wanted to like get his second truck and start his fleet up, and he would feel more comfortable if I was to be the one to get in his truck and start it up rather than a stranger. But to me, it's like I want to start like my own thing too, you know, so I felt like I would really be putting like myself behind in that way again, because then I'm still not getting my own truck. I'm still kind of pushing like my needs backwards, and what I want to do, I guess not needs, but what I want to do, what I've been wanting to do, and I feel like I'm just putting it off even longer, because then I would feel obligated to stay in his truck and then worry about him getting a driver, and then I'm still out here. I am trying to figure out what I want to do with my freaking life, you know? So I don't know. And a lot of people in the trucking industry always say don't really work with your family. Don't make it a family business in trucking. You know, it never works out when you work with your family. So I really don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. So any owner operators on my channel, leave some comments and some advice in the comments, and let me know your thoughts on getting a truck right now. Obviously, it's good to get a truck right now because the trucks are cheap. They're priced lower right now because the market is bad, so the prices go down on the trucks. When the market's good, the prices are higher on the trucks. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna figure this out. Me, Benji, and Zeke are cooling our mental. What's up, Benji? Say hi to YouTube, Benji. Oh, Pepe! Zeke, say hi, Zeke. Say hi, Bubba's. But we're just cooling. I'm going to be posting more videos, so don't think I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting trucking. I'm still here. Oh, that just reminded me. One more thing. A lot of people are telling me to get out of trucking and go procreate and go start a family, this and that. I think that is like extremely rude, and that is not something that I actually have plans on. That's not something that I plan on doing with my life, to be honest. I'm not really interested in having kids. So I feel like having kids and getting married is stuff that people, like society, makes people feel like they have to do to be happy and in order to live their life and, you know, be successful, whatever, but, or like to feel fulfilled. But that, it's just, I feel like it's not for me. I mean, yeah, like I would like to have a boyfriend and be engaged and get married and stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking more about like having kids and stuff. It's not really been something that I want to do or that I'm really interested in right now, at least. Maybe if I found the right person for that I thought I could see myself having a kid with. But as of right now, we're not looking too shabby on that. So we're just not going to talk about procreation, and we're just not going to talk about getting married because ain't nobody out here gonna get married, okay? So just slow the roll down on the kids and the procreation and find another career, because that's just not what I'm gonna do. I'm Big Rig Becca, and I'm gonna drive these big rigs, and I'm gonna deliver these loads. I'm gonna run these miles, and we're gonna get her done, baby, okay? Let's go. We don't love you, YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
I say I run it, cause I'm in control. Hitting out it, gonna see a couple shots of Patron. I ain't feeling nice, I get your eyes a kite. Party pop, shorty said she coming with me tonight. I ain't self-deleting, I ain't snapping and popping either, I'm bobbing my head.